The differences from the UK to the US are crazy. This one's going to be special. Stay tuned.
This is how Americans celebrate a goal in the World Cup. And this is how British people celebrate a goal in the World Cup. And bear in mind, that England goal was done at about 2:30 a.m. The British fans just have dedication to the World Cup like no other country, and I will die on that hill. I'm sorry, but it just feels like the US, they're taking it as if it's a walk in the park. They're just going for a Sunday stroll and doing these random chants. Us, British people, the World Cup is our lifeline. People have called in sick at work in order to watch the World Cup. England, truly we do have the best fans. Do we have the best team? I'm not sure. The dedication us England fans have is unlike any other country.
You know why you English soccer fans are the worst? And if you just see this video for the first time, if you look through the history of it's nonsense right now. This is why you English soccer fans are the worst. I watched that England-Mexico game, obviously rooting for Mexico because I have money on it, because I have all you nonsense makers on it. And guess what? After that game, the English soccer team and the players are so likable. Like, they seem to have a joy for soccer. That was an impressive win in a tough environment. Their superstar seems like a genuinely good guy. But you English soccer fans are so terrible. You're so bad that you make America not want to root for you, for your team that is likable and good. Because you English people are just so smug and so ridiculous. I mean, I love sports. I have favorite teams that if they lost a championship and you were in my DMs, I might be a little upset. But because soccer is so hilariously not important to me, I did want to win the World Cup because that'd be cool, and it's not happening. You guys are ridiculous how important it is to you. I mean, when I read my DMs and you guys wishing death upon me because I said Mexico's going to beat you, like, you guys are absurd about this. And that's why it's hilarious. I want your team to lose because of mocking you as fans. And that's being terrible fans. You should want us to root for your team. But because of that, you're not going to win. You're not going to win the World Cup.
I don't know if British people even realize this, but England and America winning their games last night almost feels like a cultural ceasefire. Because normally our whole relationship is you lot mocking us for saying soccer and us pretending like it doesn't hurt. But now I'm seeing England fans in America buying proper cowboy hats, having lovely experiences, and slowly starting to realize that maybe not all Americans are as unbearable as you thought. And honestly, as a country artist from North Carolina who's been coming to England now for 3.5 years, it's been wildly emotional to watch. For the past 3.5 years, I've been trying to understand Britain without losing where I'm from. And last night felt like both sides of my life had a reason to celebrate. So in the least dramatic and most British way I can say it, that in-between feeling is a big part of my debut EP that's coming out next Friday. It's country music with a taste of what Britain has truly taught me. But before I go, let me ask, is Britain and America having a moment right now, or have I completely lost it? Let me know in the comments.
One thing about moving to America, I didn't realise how hard it would be to get my contact lenses. So I came here with basically hardly any contact lenses. Big mistake, let me tell you. I didn't know that you needed a prescription every single year, and it cuts off after a year for your contact lenses. You don't need that in England. I literally got fitted for contact lenses one time about 5 years ago, and I've been wearing the same ones ever since. But in America, you have to get it done every single year, and it cuts off after a year, so it's done. You need a new prescription after every single year. What? And you also can only buy the contact lenses that you are prescribed. In England, I can literally go online and order whatever contact lenses I want. I could order a -8 if I wanted to, but I'm not a -8, I'm not that blind. But still, how crazy is that you have to you literally have to get a prescription every single year and it runs out. What? But the woman she was very nice in that, and she was saying how in America it's all about preventative care and in England it's not, and whatever, and apparently contact lenses are a medical device. Okay. But anyway, that was a nightmare, but I've sorted it.
For Brits in America, it's a complete culture shock. We hear stories when we've never visited America, and we have our own weird vision of what America looks like in our heads. But when we get here, it's all different. I can't believe the hospitality that I've felt so far being here, but it's totally surprised me. The size of the supermarkets, the size of the streets, everything in America is so much bigger. And compared to the UK, everything is so bloody tiny. But one thing's for sure, in any area, in any country you go to, if you meet decent people, it makes your trip far more pleasurable. And I'm glad that I met some decent people who seem genuine, and we can chew the fat. Doesn't matter where you're from. If you get on with good people, you get on with good people. It's fantastic. But anyway, this World Cup shenanigans is absolutely killing us. It's killing us financially. It's costing an absolute packing. But at the same time, we get to visit some beautiful places and have an experience that will change our lives forever. And an experience that we'll remember forever. And I suppose if you're going to spend money in this life, you might as well spend it on things that you can enjoy and you can savour, and you have all those memories to rely on. You know, when you're having a cold day in England, when it's windy and rainy, you can still remember when it was sunny in Miami and we were watching England. So it's fantastic. These memories are like amazing to make. As for the football, England are still in the tournament, and that's all we can hope for at the business end, quarterfinals right now. And it's going to be a hard one. But at the same point, I'm still, after all these fun adventures going across the USA, I'm still looking for my home comforts. Still looking for a nice little cup of tea in my kitchen and all those little things that you get used to when you're at home. Your home comforts. No matter how great an adventure is abroad, your home comforts are still one of the most important things. And those are the things that make your heart smile. But anyway, the USA has been fantastic. I advise anyone to come out here and see it for yourself. Don't listen to what other people say. You make your own decisions about what you see in front of you and how you see things. Don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself.
The mistake that most Europeans make when visiting the US for the first time is that they start off by visiting New York, Las Vegas, or maybe LA or San Francisco. But actually, if you sat down with someone from Europe and asked why they want to visit the US, it's really because they want to see the essence of American culture. And whilst those cities are the most famous and recognizable, they're pretty much the last place you're actually going to see that. And that's why you're seeing British and European World Cup fans coming to America and just having a whale of a time experiencing some of the lesser known and lesser travelled parts of the US. Whenever you've got major cities, they're always going to ultimately end up becoming more similar to one another wherever you are in the world. And that's because they ultimately get taken over by corporations. You know, every major city in the world has a Google office, Meta office, etc. They have McDonald's, they have Burger King, they have all of these chains and corporate brands, Starbucks, etc. And people aren't visiting the US to visit Starbucks and McDonald's because we've got that at home. So really what you want to do is resist the temptation to flock to these major cities. You can still have a great time there. They're cool cities. There's no issue with them at all.